Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for October 7th to the 19th. For October 7th to the 11th, this is what we're expecting. The pattern remains unchanged from previous days. We have a deep low here, which you can see over the Bering Sea. We have a ridge over the eastern Pacific and also over the east. And we have a fairly deep, strong trough in the west. Miles a good agreement. And during this period, we're expecting a deep closed low in the Great Basin that will have multiple waves lifting from the Great Basin to the plains, along with deep anomalous moisture from the Gulf of Mexico will funnel and pool along a slow-moving frontal boundary, leading to multiple days of heavy rain and excessive rainfall. The pattern is rather blocky, and therefore fronts will have little eastward progress until late in the period, and this will also contribute a prolonged rain event in areas that are already having rain. October 10th to the 14th, the flow remains amplified, and we have little change in the circulation. And we have these negative height anomalies that are across the North Atlantic and Greenland. Trough here in the west, ridge in the east. This is indicative of a positive NAO and a negative PNA. So the pattern remains generally the same. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here. I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 6 to 12 degrees below normal. And above normal, temperatures are forecast generally from the lower middle Mississippi Valley and east of the Mississippi River. And I'm forecasting anomalies to be about 6 to 12 degrees above normal. For precipitation, I'm calling for below normal precipitation for the West Coast states. Probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have above normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. And this area being the highest probability, and this will be the lowest probability, and this is in between. Okay, now we're going to look at the period for October 15th to 19th. Okay, we start seeing a change. This is the GFS, still has a ridge, trough, ridge configuration, and below normal heights here. But then we take a look at the rest of, as we go through the period, you see a flattening of the flow and de-amplification of the height anomalies. So overall here, this is the, I think, European ensembles. Yeah, it keeps a little weak trough here, ridge here, trough here, ridge. I think that's how it'll be. So again, this is due to the PNA being negative and the NAO positive, and this will maintain this flow until we get some kind of kicker or something to change the pattern. So for this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures here, this is the best map I can show, even though it shows below, but I think generally above here and for here, and I'm forecasting anomalies near 6 degrees above normal. And then we have below normal temperatures for the remainder of the nation, and I'm forecasting anomalies to be 6 to 12 degrees above normal. I think this is a little overdone here. I think the cold air might stay west of that line. For precipitation, I gotta clear that out. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the West Coast states. And again, the probability is 35% of occurrence. I think this might be a little low. I think it might be closer to 45, but for now I kept it at 35. And now we have above normal precipitation forecast for the plains, the northern Rockies, eastward to the Atlantic coast, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 35 to 45%. That's the long-range weather forecast discussion for October 7th and 19th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.